Vampire gang with the blood on my face. Go.
Let's watch it, bro. What was Omizi talking about? I've done enough yapping, bro. Adin Ross is realizing he can't outrun his past. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. You can't. You can't. What is this new situation that's going on? Because I feel like if Adin Ross, if you're just now realizing you can't outrun your past, like, what have you been realizing this past 3 years? Like, I don't know.
Why was I banned? Because we're friends now, right? We're cool.
I wouldn't call us friends, but sure.
Oh.
I feel like I got no beef with you.
You want to play a game with me and Cuffham one night? Be honest.
Put it this way. I feel like you and I have differing opinions, and that's fine. Because you and I, we don't really do.
Cinna standing on business? Yo, this is Cinna. Yo, come on, Cinna. Come on, Cinna. I'm not been saying like, yo, shout out to Cinna because she's disrespecting Adin Ross. I'm just saying, yo, stand on your beliefs, bro. So if it could be me, bro. If I sat here and I said, yo, women don't deserve no rights, which I don't agree with. I think women deserve rights. But if I was to say that, I would hate to know that I'm streaming with a woman and she knows I said that and she feels like she's discouraged to call me out on that. You know? Friendship should work both two sides like that. It should be equal in that essence, in which I wouldn't sit here and want to be friends with someone who's a devout racist and they smear the black community as a black man. I just don't see why. You'll find a Cuffham who tap dance. He'll tap dance for it, but that's just not me. You know, I respect gay people. I think gay people deserve to live their life. That's their life. They're gay. They're gay. Why the hell would I sit here and want to be associated with someone who smears gay people and thinks gay people shouldn't be alive? I just don't like. Motherfuckers will be like, bro, they just have a different opinion. Bro, if your opinion is, and I'm not saying Adin Ross is like this, even though he's shown some things that are like this, but people are like, yo, people just have different opinions. And I understand that. You know, we can have different opinions about cereal. We can have different opinions about food. We can have different opinions about, we have different opinions about a lot of things. Yeah. It's just when it comes to human life, when it comes to being a good person, when it comes to having a moral higher ground, I just don't see a reason for why I'd want to. I mean, the Nazis had opinions. I still say fuck the Nazis. What? What? Yo, it's just opinions, bro. You gotta respect their opinions. I don't gotta respect shit. The fuck is you? What are we talking about? You like Lay's or you like Lay's or you like Pringles? That's a good opinion that we can go off. You like Jolly Ranchers or you like M&M's? We could do those opinions. You thinking that Somalian people are evil? What are we doing? What is this?
Stuff together. That's cool. Like, I got no beef with you.
No. But forget opinions. Put opinions aside. Put whatever.
You thinking that Palestine shouldn't be freed is like, there's an opinion. You're just an asshole.
Believe aside, you know, when it comes time to play games. But, you know, you don't ever want to play a game? Me and Cuffham?
Well, Cuffham, the moment I joined the call, asked me to rate him, so I'm kind of good off that. But, like, because...
That's just what I ask everybody, because it's just like my... It's like my slogan. I'm like a character.
Stand on business, Cinna. Stand on it.
Over the past couple of years, the streaming industry has been so buddy-buddy. People figured out that collaborations were the key to success, and so they decided to link in.
I fell to my knees when I seen that Rage was in his Pogger shit, man.
And build like a pack
shout
of
out,
Legos.
shout
and if
out,
people
so,
didn't want to link and build with others from different communities, maybe because they had differing standpoints, viewpoints, etc., they were the ones labeled as toxic. But sometime last year, in my opinion, there was a shift in how streamers decided to go about doing these sorts of collaborations and who they hung out with. They saw less and less benefits, more and more headaches. And I think one of the greatest examples is Adin Ross, who is now seeing this shift of people move away from him, his content, his circle, because of the ramifications of being linked with him and potentially just growing up. You see,
what did bro do again? If you're talking about Adin Ross, he's done a lot of things. I'm not gonna make this like a smear campaign on Adin Ross because I don't even know everything he's done. I'm not even gonna lie. I do know that you put Trump on his stream, so if you want to put that into consideration, he put the racist orange man on his stream. There's like a whole thing on him, like he demasculating black men. That's a thing that he does a bit on his channel. He's like a Andrew Tate spawn. So if Andrew Tate clearly doesn't respect women, you know, like Andrew Tate's clearly he's clearly gay, but he doesn't respect women. So if you respect women, and there's a lot of stuff Adin Ross has done.
Adin Ross is like Erykah Badu's biggest hit.
I'd say just do your
and
research.
Right
bro.
now, it looks like Adin Ross's back is hurting from carrying all the baggage over the past couple of years of being this controversial edgelord streamer. If you're new to this and you haven't already, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. It goes a long,
Oh, he also platforms Nazis. Yeah.
long way for the channel. Now, back
Just
into the
casually,
video.
just-
Not too
just
long
solid-
ago, a bunch
yeah.
of streamers connected on a Discord call and played a bunch of games. And I watched it, and it felt like a very grit and bear it moment for a couple of the different streamers. I couldn't quite place my finger on it, but Senna's comments when asked by Adin Ross to do some more collaborative streams really stuck with me. It made it make a lot of sense.
Before you leave, why was I banned? Because we're friends now, right? We're cool.
I wouldn't call us friends, but sure.
Oh.
Put it this way. I feel like you and I have differing opinions, and that's fine. Because you and I, we don't really do stuff together. That's cool. Like, I got no beef with you.
Ugh, that's gotta be embarrassing. Plain and simple, Adin Ross has been
There's nothing about that that's embarrassing. I don't think that's embarrassing. But why would that be embarrassing? No, that'd be embarrassing. Honestly, the way I see it too, is she's right. Senna and Adin Ross don't really do content together. Adin Ross doesn't need to necessarily be on Senna's good side. It's just, I'd say what's really sad about it is the fact that I think she was the only woman. I think she was the only woman in the call, and she felt almost as if she had to distance herself away from you. Now that's embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie. What Senna's saying is not embarrassing. If that, yeah, stand on business. I respect that.
losing friends in the industry, and the new people that are coming around the block don't necessarily feel the obligation to praise him or coddle him or whatever the case may be. And there's a couple reasons for this. I think we can all agree that streaming has gone mainstream, and for somebody that aligns itself with the name brand risk, of course that's not going to fly with a lot of people. For whatever reason, in the big age of 2026, Adin Ross
had this guy on his stream. Yo, when it comes to platforming Nazis, this guy's LeBron. Yo, this guy's LeBron, gang. That motherfucker be fighting all the Nazis like he Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet. What?
continuously platforms problematic content creators. He uses his platform to endorse them, support them, sometimes with his words, but even sometimes platforming them himself by physically having them come onto his show and say a bunch of nonsense. The juice isn't worth the squeeze. It's getting to the point where content creators or athletes don't know if they're going on Adin Ross's stream to play some sort of video game and have a peaches and cream kumbaya moment, or they might end up on headlines of ESPN because some outrageous dance was done by them without their knowledge.
Go up on that, spin it, flex, then look and go like this. All right? Yes! Yes! Just like a bow, yes, just like this. All right, so do it all one. Yo.
Like, it doesn't even make any sense. You do all these weird stuff. You have all these weird people on your stream saying all these weird ass shit. And even if you don't personally agree, you're platforming it. And then you're going to ask a woman if we're friends. And it's like, I feel like the common incel doesn't realize when he's like, yo, people don't like you, bro. And Adin Ross, it should be okay for you to sit down there and be like, damn, I might have gone too far sometimes. Or most times.
Spin it. Flex.
Dude! Yes!
In the camera.
Does that? We actually do it?
Yeah.
Bro!
That's easy.
That was
Bro!
all
Like,
pro wide receiver Puka
are we grown men? Have your fun on stream, but are we grown?
Nakua, who plays for the Los
Is Adin Ross not older than me? What the fuck?
Angeles Rams, a budding superstar in the NFL. Now, he's probably a young guy who grew up watching Adin Ross and is familiar with the content, laughed and joked when he played 2K, and maybe at the sniffing seats moments during the pandemic time. So naturally he's grown to enjoy the content. So when given the opportunity to go on his stream, of course he jumped at it, because who wouldn't want to be on stream with their favorite content creator? Now, for what it's worth, in my opinion, I think that Adin Ross took advantage of Puka's naivety in the situation. The dance that he told Puka to do was an offensive dance, one that was anti-Semitic. Now, I couldn't find if Puka actually does said touchdown dance the next time he goes to celebrate, but the NFL does catch wind of this, and he caught a bunch of backlash from not only the talking heads on the different sports publications, but also from the NFL. So much so that he had to issue out an apology. One saying that he didn't know about the racism and bigotry involved in the dance, and that he did not mean any harm by attempting it on social media. Now, for what it's worth, I do believe that Puka was ignorant in the situation, but what I will say, because this is not—
I don't have too much to say on this. I don't even know who Puka is. I don't know the dance he did. Is it the hands that he used? Was that him? I don't know, but
not just the place and space where I'm going to give him a bunch of grace. I don't believe that Puka didn't know who Adin Ross was and was just oblivious to the content. If you're a fan of his and willing to go on said stream, then I would think that you would know.
Okay, I'm getting some context. So he was a fan of him. The guy with the brand red shit. And he asked you to do some shit. Okay, so that was the clip that we just seen. Okay. So when they were like, yo, he's doing it, yo, what were you thinking in your head, bruh? Yo, everybody knows something till they get called out for it. And now it's, I don't know. I don't know what I was doing. I didn't know. I wasn't familiar. I didn't know Adin Ross is problematic. Like,
know who Adin Ross is and about. But this is why people are looking to avoid him. The jury's out, and it is clear that being on an Adin Ross stream is a bad PR move. This is why a league like the NBA took away their—
oh yeah, and Adin Ross's comments on Doechii is fucking crazy. It's fucking nuts, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, I love, and I'm not like the biggest fan of Doechii. I'm not saying her music is bad. From what I've heard, it's pretty good. I just haven't done like the research on it. You know what I mean? I'd be lying to say I listened to her whole album. I'd be lying. You know, I heard the couple songs and I liked it, but it's like life is just flowing by for me. You know what I'm saying? One of these days, when she drops her next project, I'm dead ass gonna sit here and listen to it, because I do love seeing black women get the success, reach high up there, get Grammy, well, Grammys is movie, but no, Grammys is music. Get Grammys and all that shit, get awards and all that shit. I love seeing that, you know. And it's always like a side of the internet that's trying to shit on them, trying to put them down. And it's like, yo, keep doing your thing, bro. Keep doing your thing, bro. Because if you wasn't doing shit, they'd still have shit to say. You know, if you weren't doing it, they'd still find a way to complain. So just keep doing your thing, bro. Doechii had a crazy ass, what was it, 2024 or 2025? I think both of those years were insane for her, huh?
Their brand deal after the recent back and forth between Adin Ross and Doechii.
Back and forth is mad disgenuine. I think Adin Ross said a bunch of disrespectful things to her, and she had said like 2 lines on a song. That is not no back and forth.
And I use back and forth very, very loosely, because it was basically Adin berating her on the timeline for probably about 2 to 3 to 4 weeks or so.
Yeah. Saying all type of disrespectful things, calling her a bitch, calling her stupid. And all she did was make music. All she did was accept awards that were given to her. All she did was be great. And she's getting berated and she's getting disrespected.
And I'm not going to rehash that conversation. I've made tons
It really makes you think.
of videos on it, and so have others. But he used the concept that he was criticizing the music as a way to get off a bunch of takes, ones that a lot of people would call racist, misogynistic, and disgusting and derogatory.
What did academics say? No, Adin Ross.
A lot of people would call racist, misogynistic,
academics. Yo, academics be cleaning his shoes before he start tap dancing. That boy pull out the cane with it too. start pulling out. He starts shuffling for Massa. Okay.
And disgusting and derogatory to not just Doechii, but to black women as a whole. The immature actions of Adin Ross can be very
Academics, you're running, spend you almost 40.
How some of his peers or even people who looked up to him in the industry now treat him in 2026. Now, let me be clear. I don't necessarily subscribe to this concept. I think it's just like a lame, passive excuse for people to get off the fact that they were dickheads back in the day. But Adin Ross grew up in the edgelord era of content. I'm thinking about early IShowSpeed, Neon, himself, when they would go on social media and say some of the most outrageous things in the world. Now, most of them claim that they did this for attention as a way to be put on, and that today in 2026, they don't still subscribe to any of these.
They still do these things though. They still do these things. I don't. The Doechii clip was a couple months back. Like, if we're gonna grow as a person, can we grow?
Things. And
like,
I'm very critical
what?
of people that make commentary like this simply due to the fact that it takes more than words to impress me and convince me that you don't necessarily believe in the words that you've said. And this right here is exactly why Adin Ross has a rocky relationship with IShowSpeed and Kai Cenat, two guys who came up at relatively the same time as Adin Ross, some coming up looking at him, some coming up at the exact same time, you know, Kai coming up watching Adin Ross, and both of them actually acknowledging Adin Ross to be on the Mount Rushmore of streaming. But today, for whatever reason, these guys can't get on a stream and collab.
Yo, who is the Mount Rushmore of streaming, bro? If I was to say it, I'd put Etika gotta be somewhere up there. Very big in that space. You know, RIP to Etika. IShowSpeed. Kai? I know Ice Poseidon is very problematic, but when it came to like the in real life streams, he was like one of the. I'm not saying he's like the first, but he carried like a lot of stuff. I'm not putting him on the list, but Ice Poseidon with the in real life streams, he was doing that shit like 2017, 2016. Like I remember seeing that shit like pop up. I'm like, yo, this motherfucker grinding. I don't know. I'd probably keep it at that 3 for right now. I have to think about who the final one is. But Kai Cenat, you have to put him somewhere there. IShowSpeed, bro, that motherfucker done traveled the whole globe in front of a camera, bro. Like, what are we saying, bro? That boy IShowSpeed showed Propaganda America how Africa really gets down. Showed the world that Africa is not just tiki huts and shit. There's a civilization there. There's buildings. There's people. There's culture. There's food. There's, you know what I'm saying? That propaganda that gets thrown out, bro. He shows y'all that that's not the case. Shows y'all. And it's kind of sad that IShowSpeed had to show y'all that when things are as easy as a Google search, but motherfuckers is slow. Yeah, that's probably 3. Etika, big reactor, gamer, all that shit. Blew up. Kai Cenat, IShowSpeed. That'd be my 3. I need to think about the 4th, but that's my 3.
Together. And I think the reason why is because of the toxic nature that Adin Ross still continues to drag on into his content.
What's your biggest regret in life?
Putting so many people on without signing them, honestly. I'm
Yeah, I know what I want to say.
actually serious in my career.
Kai Cenat has been on record as to how he's felt disrespected by Adin Ross.
Boy.
Specifically about how his manager's comments have soured him on Adin Ross as a whole.
Word to my mother, I never lie about nothing. Tav called me late at night, 4 a.m., drunk or off something, out his mind. I swear to God, if I'm lying, I'm flying. He calls me, he says, hey bro, Adin having a birthday party, so you need to be here by tomorrow, bro. We'll send you a
IShowSpeed watched a sperm race before it was funny. A sperm race? What?
jet. We'll make sure everything, we'll send you a jet. We'll make sure you're good. We'll fly you out there, bro, if you can. He calls me at 4 a.m. He wants me to be there the evening of the next day. I tell him, I say, yo, Tav, I don't think I could be able to do it, but I'll let you know, bro. I'll let you know if I'll be able to do it, but most likely is last minute. I don't think I'll be able to do it. He said, okay, just let me know, bro. We gonna have the jet. We gonna make sure the jet good for you. Then he gonna tell me, I'm with Adin right now. He losing millions in his and shit. If he keep this up, I'm gonna go with the FaZe guys. Niggas talking about snakes. The closest ones will do the most to you, nigga. Tav is a white man, by the way. He proceeds to say, from Nike to McDonald's, but bro, keep it real, bro. Nigga, a chicken Big Mac, nigga? Nigga, a chicken Big Mac, nigga? He on my phone calling me the N-word at 4 a.m. in the...
Bro, I remember this whole situation. Yo. Yo, that shit funny, bro. I'm sorry.
A chicken Big Mac, nigga? He on my phone calling me the N-word at 4 a.m. in the fucking morning.
And when you combine situations like that or the shady business deal,
that's Adin Ross's people, man. That's Adin. That's you got to know who you associate yourself with. You know what is?
Yo, Smith, you ready to see the craziest race of your life? Are you ready? You know where you're at, partner? Let's go to work!
What? He's actually watching a sperm race.
Yo, Smith, you ready to see?
He might be the best streamer of all time. I didn't even know that was a possibility. Yeah. That's the Gojo of streaming, huh?
as to how Adin Ross
That's
tried
him.
to get Kai Cenat signed to Kick, or the constant jabs at Kai Cenat when it comes to him in the mental health space, or him when it comes to, you know, being asked with donating water.
A lot of streamers threw shade on Kai Cenat's name. It's Adin Ross is one of the bigger ones, but look at them all, bro. They all, especially when Kai Cenat was blowing up, when he was growing as a streamer, as a content creator, bro. A lot of flack went his way. Adin Ross said some fucked up shit. And then Neon disrespect his mom once. Like, why do you think Kai Cenat is trying his best right now to stay away from the streamer space? I'm gonna keep it a beat, bruh. Yeah, I watched a video the other day. Kai Cenat was listening to Blonde by Frank Ocean. I'm like, bro, this motherfucker's never coming back to streaming. You know? And a part of me doesn't like, I think he's gonna come back. But shoo, I'd be lying if I thought Kai was in a rush.
Mr. Beast charity event.
Kai's chilling.
Again, Beast Train, I think XQC donated. I'll donate my 400K when Kai donates 400K, and if Kai doesn't donate 400K, I'll donate 100K. Not wrong with that. All right? There's nothing wrong with that. I specifically, Beast was trying to get, you know, him on it. So that's it. My 100K, we were literally going to wire it tomorrow.
It becomes very clear and evident why Kai Cenat will want to steer away from an Adin Ross type figure, especially as he's trying to transition into this new...
Yes, sir. This is the Kai I fuck with. This is Kai I fuck with. I fuck with Kai, but I fuck with this version of Kai a lot.
Journey of content creation, you know, creative endeavors, etc., etc. Not only are you still clinging on to the race-based edgy jokes that we used to get into when we were 12 years old that are one, offensive, and two, not sponsor friendly, but two, you also keep taking these weird jabs at my career and at my mentality and state that I'm going through.
You gotta look at and see how Kai came up. He was doing Facebook little like acting on these little Facebook things, and then I have a DM from him, and he's like, "Yo, bro, I want to get into streaming, blah blah." And then the E-dates, and then after the E-dates, it's then he started doing stuff, and then it's now it's boom, he just took off.
And in a more quiet way, I Show Speed has done basically the same thing.
Holy aura.
Distance himself from Adin Ross, somebody he used to collaborate with as he's gone on his new transformative journey to become more of a, I would even quote unquote say, radical streamer who exposes some of the things about, you know, the world is becoming more socially acceptable and is ascending.
I Show Speed doing this shit was so dope, bro.
To new heights. No longer is he hanging hanging around
That
this
shit dope.
dude who is associated with the name
He gets
Brand Risk.
mad respect from
He's
me.
doing his own
Mad.
damn thing, and it's far away from Adin Ross. I think another reason why people are starting to avoid Adin
Keeping it a beam, bro. Kai Cenat and Speed, they content got 10 times better when they decide to get away from Adin. You know, and it's a situation that I really want Adin to really reflect on. Like, Adin, really sit there and reflect on it, bro. Even Neon, like, Neon is still on some weird shit, but Neon has shown progress a little bit with getting away from that little area that he was in. He's still there. But you have to think to yourself, as a human being, bro, how are all these people getting better when they're away from me? And then when you realize that, I feel like a lot of I feel like this whole video wouldn't exist right now if Adin reflected one time, like, yo, Speed is, damn, these motherfuckers. Do some reflecting, bro.
Ross, outside of the fact that they're growing up and that he's a PR nightmare when it comes to their image, there's also the fact that sometimes he can use you and you can't use him, and then there's this level of hypocrisy that's baked into it, but he can always go back to a chat that he is willing, ready, and able to galvanize in order to make you feel like you're the bad guy, or even worse. That Mr. Beast Team Water situation was a clear example to me in regards to this. Mr. Beast was trying to raise some capital to put water and give water to those in need, I think across the world, if I'm not mistaken. And Adin Ross and a couple of other streamers showed up and showed out and donated a bunch of money in order to support the cause, and
that's a good thing.
Create content that people would like and love. Now, one would think that this would mean a new relationship was formed between Mr. Beast and Adin Ross, two of some of the biggest content creators out there on their respective platforms, but that didn't seem to be the case. Mr. Beast has decided to dabble more and more into streaming, and in that he has decided to launch a couple of different streaming events where he invites streamers from around the world in order to participate in the content. But there's a name that's consistently left off of that list of invitees.
Here, you name poppin' streamers, and I'll tell you if they're gonna be there.
Okay, Stable Ronaldo.
Ron's gonna be there.
Lacey.
Lacey's gonna be there.
Yikes. Yo, Lacey's a spy, gang. I'm gonna keep it a beam, bro. Lacey a fucking spy. I know this looks like hate, but I'm gonna keep it as real, bro. What are we doing? Bro.
DDG.
He's gonna be there.
Speed.
Yeah, he'll be there.
Kai.
He's getting back to me on time. Of course. He definitely wants to come.
XQC.
Of course. Valkyrie will be there.
Damn, XQC. Okay, I like Valkyrie.
Boogeyman's getting back to me on time, but if it works, she'll be there.
Playboy Mac.
Isn't it Valkyrie?
Of course, Valkyrie will be there.
Is it not Valkyrie? I might be thinking of something completely different.
Boogeyman's getting back to me on time, but if it works, she'll be there.
Playboy Max.
Yep, Max.
Okay.
I reached out through his team. I haven't talked to him directly, but they said he was down, so I assume, yeah.
Okay. Senna.
Senna's coming, yep.
Now, Adin Ross is a sensitive guy, so he took a lot of this to heart. And I would understand it too if I donated a bunch of money to your charity cause and also helped create content with you. And, you know, we had a good, positive time. Why would I, one of the biggest streamers, people say I'm on the Mount Rushmore for them, why wouldn't I be invited to this big map?
Adin, your whole thing is being a brand risk. Mr. Beast is quite literally someone who carries himself like a brand.
Massive event.
I spoke with XQC about it, bro. I think Mr. Beast didn't invite me. Here's my take. Like, I know people are gonna be like, oh, I don't think Mr. Beast likes me. If you want me to be honest with you, I don't think he likes me. I think I ate off that stream. He ate off that stream. I asked a question where the water's at. I'm not coming at him saying it's fake. I think that might have turned him the wrong way. But
I don't think it's necessarily that he don't like you. It's that he doesn't like what comes with you. That's what it is. I don't know Adin. I don't know this guy. I just know what comes with Adin. I just know, okay, boom. He's gonna have a racist chat. He's gonna have a misogynist chat. He's gonna have all this shit. He's gonna try to crack jokes and it's racist or some shit. Trying to crack joke at somebody. And it's just Mr. Beast, he might like Adin. I don't know. They might have good conversations. They may have good chats. They might have not. I don't know. But I think what Mr. Beast is like, that, you know, you know how Mark Zuckerberg is a snake? Mr. Beast is a chameleon, bro. Facts. He's a chameleon, bro. He knows that if he has you in this specific area, you're gonna come with this thing, and it's gonna take him off the path that he wants to be on, bro. You know what I'm saying? He has to save face. He has to have the perfect AI smile. You know what I mean?
I will tell you, you know, after I did the Team Water shit, I was told we could hop on and play zombies. We could, you know, kick it, and we could do he was telling me another streamer idea. He's like, we'll run that, and it's kind of like once we did the stream, it was kind of just like, you know. And then I don't know. Listen, I don't fucking know. I honestly, me personally, bro, it is what it is. I will tell you this too. Like, he was very upset about certain streamers like not pulling up and shit.
But then I would have to realize, hey, I'm a brand risk. I say the most insane things in the world. Mr. Beast is a family-friendly content creator. I also have been speculated to pay this clipping.
Isn't Mr. Beast worth $1 billion now? Why would I want to fuck up my billion by incorporating or including someone whose whole motto is brand risk? That would even make sense for Mr. Beast. That would even make sense. I'm trying to make the math of it. It don't make no
channel or, you know, this clip page on
why would you even be surprised?
Twitter that paints Mr. Beast in a bad light. That I also questioned if the waters were donated to actual charity. And then I would realize, yeah, it kind of makes sense why Mr. Beast would never want to put me in another YouTube video or do any sort of content with me.
But like, I feel like Adin, is your brain working, bro? Like, think about it, bro. Think about it. You just being a viewer, you just being whatever. You make you're a streamer, right? You're building a following. You're saying racist. You're saying misogynistic shit. And even if you're not saying it, you're bringing someone who's a racist. You're bringing someone who's a Nazi. You're saying someone who's a misogynistic. You're bringing fascists. You're bringing all that entails onto your platform. You're giving them a platform to speak. You're letting the chat get pumped with this energy. You know what I'm saying? Why do you think someone wants to associate someone who does that? Just simple math. Like, this goes to anybody. Hey, bro. You go in front of your microphone, you can say literally anything in the world. You could preach peace, you could preach harmony, but you sit here and you're being disrespectful. You're doing all this. You're not gonna get the resources that someone who do the opposite of you would get. And that's something that you learn as a kid. Go to detention, like, go, yeah. Like, I do think your brain got to be a little bit screwed to not understand that, or purposely try to push that out there, like push it. Why would they? What? I know my last stream was like that, but why the hell would I? I know my content is certain to this, but why would I? Come on.
Ever again.
I want to clear things up.
Mind you, I think we've already been reacting to this for over 40 minutes. I don't know how long this recording has been.
We
We're
have to get
13
on
minutes
call.
deep.
He did call me to
I'm
be
done
fair, and I
pausing.
have to call him back. But dude, he was frustrated in some ways, and I think that's really what happened with that. And I think it was a lack of communication, misunderstanding. But what I will say is, like, internet beef and all that stuff's just really stupid. You know what I mean? And Kick Champ, bro, you do a really good job of what you do. Yo, Kick Champ, you might be worse than NBA Centel because you actually affect relationships. Now, no, some are being folded. I definitely felt some type of way for sure. But he also told me where he was coming from as well. So I'm not folding. It's still, we need to get on a call and figure things out because I do respect the guy. Okay, I'm not going to sit here and say I don't respect him. So yeah, I'm not backpedaling. Guys, either way, I'm not probably ever going to get invited to more shit he does. So I don't give a fuck to say I like him or don't like him. I don't care.
And from what I do know in the streaming game, this
Why are you
is
talking
a
about if you don't
trickle-down
care?
effect. If the big creators don't rock with you, it sets the tone for the next level and the next level and the next level of content creators. This means that if Kai Cenat isn't going to rock with you, then I would assume that the rest of AMP or the Clover Boys or anybody that comes from that tree of content creation also wouldn't rock with you. Now, for what it's worth, Adin Ross Ross still has his collective of friends. You know, he still has the Cheezers of the world. He still has the cup.
Oh my god. Oh my god, reduce the scraps. Y'all remember I said about academics? Hey, cuff him one of those too, bro. That boy make sure you got the shiniest shoes. That boy says, whoo. Let me shine yours too, massa.
Of the world, and those people will still support him in his content creation endeavors, although he is going through some sort of fight with another one of his friends, Prime, from
It's been minutes since I seen Prime.
back in the day. It's getting pretty ugly.
Last time I seen Prime, he was on Speed Stream. What was it, Halloween? That was the last time I seen like a clip of him.
Maybe we'll make a whole video about that. But what I do know is that those guys also aid in him sticking into the bubble that he is in.
The fuck are you doing?
I fell asleep, weirdo.
What are you possibly doing right now?
Nigga, I fell asleep.
Yo. Bro.
Just for that. Let's make it 10 bodies. Let's make it 10 bodies. Get a dick down your throat,
Most
bitch.
of the time, when a girl
Get a dick down your throat, bitch. Now you got 10
What?
bodies. Now you got 10 bodies. Now you got 10 bodies, whore.
Okay. I don't even get what he's doing, but yo, the less Cheezer clips I get to see, bro, the better my life would be. I ain't gonna lie. Like you dad's ruining my mood right now, bro. My mood getting ruined.
I was trying to be W-Mans. I was gonna say 9's not even bad.
Each brand risk kept getting better and better and better. So production was great last time.
Who want the brand risk Tesla?
Yeah, I want to kill you.
LOL.
I forgot about
Stop.
that.
Oh, hell.
No, nah.
PR dad.
Why
PR.
not? Why you not?
I'm a black
Cuff him such a fat chud, bro.
person. I don't know who this nigga is. He
Come
just
on.
grabbed my dread. I'm cultured. I'm supposed to teach him how to eat fufu, and he just grabbed my dread.
Are you serious?
If
I'm
that was
outta
me,
here.
if that was me, you would have got mad, pushed me and shit. Why you not
I
pushing
just
him?
ruined his PR.
Why you not pushing him?
Tom, what you say, Tom? Chicken Big Mac, nigga, you a fucking fuck out of here.
On Kai stream too. Yo, this motherfucker is so.
Little Terra, Raekwon, make sure you watching. When you work with Rakai, lead it with Raekwon. So when you work with Rakai, you know what I'm saying? You gotta know how to work it, cause this shit like you're really heavy duty. You know what I'm talking about? So you gotta make sure you know how to work it. Oh shit!
So I don't know. Aiden, once you prove time and time again that you are a brand risk, untrustworthy, you say the most radical things in the world, it probably makes sense why extending an invite to Senna would fall on
Literally
deaf ears. For what
associated
it's
with
worth,
dirt.
I'd probably go as far as to speculate that she didn't even know that you were going to be there. She might have turned it down. But nonetheless, she definitely would not make solo content with you. And I also think that that's going to track for a plethora of content creators.
And I really respect the fact that Senna was just able to stand on business, bro. I'm not a lot of times on the internet you'll see people fold, you'll see people just, bro. I almost want to say thank you, like Senna, good stuff. Just stand on business, bro. Stand on your beliefs. That's what it is. All right, stay there. I like that. I like that. I respect that a lot.
Currently, and those to come into the future. Why? Because you can't get your act together. It's still this immature guy who is acting as if he is some sort of, I don't know, edgelord streamer who is in his late teens. And then when he gets caught up and called out in it, he can always play this backup card. Hey, I'm a nice guy. I'm innocent. I'm gonna throw a bunch of money at these people to prove that I'm not this, that, and the third, and try to buy his way out of it. But people aren't buying that anymore. I would tell you to clean up your PR, but gang, you've had so many opportunities to do that now. I just don't even care. Good luck to you though. And hopefully you
I like to make things the most complex way I can. And Omi's, this is an amazing video, very good edited, very good research. Cause a lot of that stuff with Adin Ross I did not know about. I ain't gonna lie. His stuff with Mr. Beast, not too familiar. I was just familiar with like the Kai Cenat stuff, and him just being just a raging asshole. Like the clip with the one guy that he was in a Discord call with, like that's all I need to see. I can see clearly now that the rain is gone. Yeah, I can see clearly. But I do want to offer like a retort, because I don't like just having a video that just ends on just straight misery. You know what I'm saying? If Ana Ross really does want to make a comeback, and once again, he's the one who's popping, so it's like you'd have to make these decisions yourself, bro. Like sooner than later, you're the one who people are looking at you now. It's not like a situation where you can hide, but everything that you're associated with, all that, you just have to throw in the trash, bro. It would be hard for him to do because he's already built so much off of it. But everything that you gotta go, like, but that's the stuff that made him rich at the end of the day. So it's like, it's like, who knows? Who knows? But you can't identify yourself as a brand risk and be surprised when people don't want to associate. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And then get offended and then get like, yo, they don't like me. No, it's not that they don't like you. They don't like what you embody. They don't like that. Good stuff, Omuzi. And good video. Good video. Yeah, how long was that reaction, yo? That might have been like, whew. Now, that was a good video. That was a good video.